So, one delivery remaining for Destination Hanover event to deliver things to the Hanover Expo, setting up for the transportation show. So with that one that we have remaining, we're doing something a bit different. Rather than trying to go from the shortest distance, we're doing a nice long delivery. It's been a long time since I've driven through the Scandinavian DLC, especially the upper bits of Norway here. So we've contoured ourselves a nice route from Bergen all the way through. You know what? We're gonna go that way as well, because we haven't done that bit yet. It's gonna take a while. This is gonna take a good hour and a half probably. So let's get cracking.
Okay, here we go.
I'm also going to try not to break the road rules too much. We'll see how we go. I'll probably still go 90 since I'm allowed to, as opposed to 80 if that's the speed limit in a lot of places. Let's be honest, going 10 k's an hour over the speed limit is not unheard of. But we'll try and be a bit more considerate of other road users for a change.
Get ready to turn right.
But we will be jumping into scenic mode every now and then.
Turn right.
Especially driving through Norway, you've got to. This is a giveaway, so we'll look and make sure that no one's coming. And speaking of scenic mode, time to enjoy the mountains. So yeah, the speed limit is 80. I would rather go a bit faster than that. 90 seems reasonable. That's all I'm limited to for these external contracts anyway, so... Ah, beautiful lake. I love it around here. Lake, fjord. It might actually be a fjord. And we've got the special Ukrainian paint job on. So I had the Iberian one on for ages. But this is a good one to change to. In we go for the tunnels. And yeah, cruise control, we're just going to set that to 90. We'll moderately speed. Even though I'm fairly sure the penalty in Scandinavia of going even just slightly over the speed limit would be pretty brutal. They tend to be like that. Ah, beautiful scenery. It's actually a channel on YouTube that I've followed, subscribed to, where it's a dude who's based in Scandinavia generally, doing truck driving. It's quite spectacular, the sorts of things you see people actually driving. Mad respect. When this video goes on YouTube, I might chuck that link down in the comments or something. Or not the comments, the description. Because would recommend. It's really, really cool. Okay, well, we're not going to overtake on the yellow, so we will slow down and do the speed limit through here. Especially when it's a policeman that we're following. Just got to restrain ourselves and relax. And take our time. Nice big long delivery. Once we get to the motorways, we can speed up a bit more. I just chuck cruise on like 68 or something through here actually, so that way we're not having to worry about catching up to other traffic.
Go straight.
I wonder if you can actually drive on that little road down there. That would be cool. Oh hey, the tunnel's tall enough for the camera. That's nice. Toll booth coming up. Oh, and the speed limit's now 80 as well. I believe we can just drive through the right-hand side one. Auto pass. Yep, €93. It ain't cheap, but then building these roads ain't cheap either. Just notice the speed limit had gone down again. Oh yeah, that's right. This is one of the roundabouts that's actually inside the tunnels. This is so cool.
Exit now.
$63, yeah. And then we get a spectacular bridge to cross. It's just so incredible through here. I would love to come here in real life. Not no truck though. I think you know what this calls for. We're gonna get to the top of the bridge. Photo studio time. And now we can go outside the bridge and try and get a nice wide angle. How far can we go? Turns out pretty far. And what's up, Q? We're hitting the limit of what we're allowed to do, it looks like. Okay, and then field of view. That's more like it. Just get rid of the blur. Maybe a little bit. We have the blur strength up, we can see where the focus is. Okay, yeah, we don't want it too close, we want it further away. We want less blur. Nice. Daytime and weather. I mean, it's a nice time of day now. Oh, if we do that, we can get the end of the bridge in sight, and you can see where it goes into the tunnel. That's kind of cool. I really wish I could go up more. But it's just not letting me go up any further. That's fine. Sunset? Or maybe sunrise? Oh, the sun's not going to go down, is it? Or it's going to barely go down. What's sunrise like? Oh, yeah, there we go. Because the sunrise comes up over that hill. There's the rays. So that's a bit too washed out, though. I mean, we could take multiple as well. Because having the bridge actually lit up looks kind of cool. We could do that at night instead, and then we have just a bit of the orange light there. Yes, I'm wasting a lot of time when I said I've got a very long delivery to do, but I mean, actually not. That'll look. And now we're back to daytime. Beautiful scenery. Oh, now the speed limit's 80 apparently. But it'll probably go down when I'm going through the tunnel again. Yeah, down to 70. Oh, and now down to 60 again. Now I feel we should definitely respect that through a tunnel like this. Oh, up to the next roundabout.
At the roundabout, take the first exit. Exit now.
And now we'll go 62. Seems it's only 60 through the tunnels. Yeah, there we go. Now it's 70. Oh, now we go above the bridge. That's right. I mean, we can set our cruise to 80, but we're going to struggle to do that anytime we have to go uphill, that's for sure. So just wrestle with the camera a bit as we try and get a view. Okay, now we've got some downhill. We'll be going downhill into a tunnel, which means we should slow down. It's only a short tunnel though, it looks like. Just take cruise off and we'll just coast. I mean, we do have the cruise tolerance set to like 5 k's an hour or something, so it'll do the engine braking if it has to. Oh, we have some roadworks. I guess we're waiting a little while then. Well, we can enjoy the scenery. Feels like the sort of place you don't mind getting stuck too much. We'll just get run over by a car there. Just wait until the truck in front of us starts to move. How long are we going to have to wait, I wonder? That's the only concern. This is where I would normally just jump around, because I can see no one's coming. Oh, here we go. Of course, it's just as I go to take a drink. I should have done that earlier. And having the pedestrians on means you can actually see someone working, which is cool. So otherwise I think the noise is there, but no one seems to actually be working. Back into the tunnels. Now this is the real spaghetti tunnel. Hey Arcturus, welcome, welcome. Thanks for stopping by. Missed bingo, unfortunately. I did that at the start of the stream. Just did one and done. Now we are driving a truck from Bergen through to Hanover. Just taking our time. Gonna be enjoying going through this big bit of spaghetti road up here. I did do bingo, yes. So I've set the one for this week. I might do a BZ one, especially since it's going to be 3 weeks long this time, Selvna reckons. So I might squeeze in a BZ one next weekend or something. See how I go. That takes longer for me to practice because I'm not as familiar with the game. But I just did a normal one first. Do BZ tonight, nice. Remember, you do have, like, 2 to 3 weeks to actually get a thing done. You don't have to rush into it. But obviously you do your normal speedrun attempts as well, which I tend not to these days. Bingo's good because it's, like, 30-40 minutes usually, so it's much easier to squeeze in between other duties. About 2 hours. I will be done by then. I'll try and pop by. Do have a lot to do at home though, because it'll be Saturday afternoon for me then, and that's a time that I should actually be doing some adult things, you know. Gotta do my chores. Round and round and round we go. Ah, this is such an amazing place. Even if you are spending a lot of the time of it in tunnels. I hope in real life there's plenty of lookouts that you can stop off at. There is a rest stop up here, so maybe that's a lookout. You lose any impression of how steep it is as you're going through the tunnels as well. Oh, that's, yeah, a big lookout over the other side there. Nice. Yeah, here's the rest area up here. Like cafe and stuff, probably. Beautiful. That is the sort of place to check out in real life. One day. One day, maybe. Now we can set cruise control. Should probably have changed playlist, actually, to be honest. Never mind.
Get ready to turn right.
So, what's the guy up ahead doing? He's also turning right. That's fine, I don't mind
Turn right.
following along. Nice to have a buddy. Are you turning right? Okay, so I'm not sure what you're giving way for. This isn't a one-way bridge or anything. No. There's a bit of traffic building up behind us. But never mind. We will get down to the places where there's passing lanes eventually. So I think I can probably accelerate faster than this guy can. Just kind of half throttling at the moment because I know that I'll speed up too fast otherwise. The gas stations stand out a bit against the terrain, that's for sure. I kind of hope he pulls in for gas. I don't mind following along, but... Oh, he is pulling in for gas. Perfect. Now I can accelerate a bit faster. Now we've got some twisty turns coming up here, so let's go into first person. Doesn't even have speed advisories. Okay, well, we'll figure it out for ourselves. 60 seems good. It is, of course, going downhill is the other dangerous part. But the road is wide enough for 2 people, which is not a guarantee in places like this. Especially further north in the country. I really wish they had the road through to Trondheim in this. Bergen's as far north as it gets, and even that's kind of on par with Oslo, I think, in terms of latitude. It would have been really nice if you could go from Oslo all the way up to Trondheim and just have a few other little towns in between. I'm just letting myself speed through here. I'll catch up to this truck and have to slow down anyway. Ah, hydroelectric power station there. Probably plenty of springs that start much higher up so you get good pressure going down. Then you can just kind of cascade it, then put another dam in further down until you get down to sea level. Seen you again. Be amazing living out somewhere like this. There's a train going along up there, I think. Yep. Oh, and we're going on the wrong side of the road because we're trying to look at the train. Concentrate. Let's not do that. I want to go off on the little roads like that one off to the right there. There's the train. We didn't need to stick our head out the window to see it. That would be a great way of coming through here as well, rather than having to drive, is just taking a passenger train. There's quite a few that go around the country. But being able to stop where you want and take in the view would also be very nice. Got 5 hours left on my rest time. Because it is Scandinavia, the night is not going to be that dark anyway, so I kind of don't mind about driving at night. Let's coast for a bit here. Lovely little village here. Doesn't give me the names of villages and stuff, really. It's one thing that I've been really good at in the more recent DLCs is that even when there's a little town like that that you don't interact with, that there isn't a depot or anything at, they'll often still have the nameplates on the side of the road and stuff like that. This dates back to when they were still learning a bit about how to do DLCs. Kind of ramping up to the state that they're at now. I feel they're going slower than 50, but okay. So there's a big buildings off to the side there. I feel that this place warrants some sort of label. And I really would have liked it if there was actually a depot here or something and it actually had a city name. So I feel it deserves it. Oh, that light's on now actually, it's getting a bit dark. Oh, there are some depots up here, looks like. So where are we then? Or is this deemed the outskirts of Oslo? I think this might be deemed the outskirts of Oslo, but surely it's actually something else. Oh, he's turning. They're both turning. Cool. Well, that gets them out of the way. See, there's not even a sign as to what is that way. It just keeps directing me to Oslo ahead. It's like, yeah, I know, but I want to know what that is. Where am I and what is that? Because that looks cool. It's got a very distinctive bridge. But we don't even get a street sign to say where it would be.
Go straight.
It would be nice to have just a few little updates like that, just to flesh out things. Just a little bit. Okay, so here's where we've got to go north before we can go south, because that's the coastal road otherwise. We've got to go north to get to the bridge crossing. Only 70 through the tunnel. Just kind of coast it, basically. Good for fuel consumption. How are we going for rest? 4 hours. Okay. And we don't have to wait until that's fully elapsed. It'll be when it's convenient for me to stop, basically.
At the roundabout, take the first exit. Exit now.
Go this way, because we're not going down to Christian Sand. And over the bridge. Well, over a bridge. This is just a river, I think, isn't it? Yep, that's just a fjord. Oh, this is an island, looks like. Maybe a peninsula. Not sure.
Keep right.
Oh, not turning yet. Now we're turning.
Exit right.
Take it nice and easy up the off-ramp.
Turn left.
No one coming. Good. Yeah, next convenient place to stop for a rest, I think we'll do that. I don't know if there's anywhere really along here for the toll road.
Exit now.
Bollocks. I was hoping to do it damageless, but never mind. Just didn't quite take the corner fast enough. This isn't a challenge run. We're not going to reset because we took damage. It just would have been nice.
At the roundabout, take the second exit. Exit now.
Run over part of the roundabout. That's kind of what trucks do in real life. No, we haven't been told that the speed has decreased through the tunnel, so we'll stick with 80-ish. Or rather, just coast. And I did say earlier that I'm allowed to go 90, or I'm limited to 90, so I'll just go 90 unless I hit traffic. There's no one to get stuck behind. Okay, now it's 70, that's a bit more annoying, but... Oh, now it's 90. Make up your mind. I'm guessing 80 is the truck speed limit though, even if the normal limit is 90. Okay, now we're on the motorways. 220k's to Gothenburg. Still haven't seen a rest stop. I mean, if we have to stop at Gothenburg, then so be it. Oh, it looks like up here at the toll road is actually a rest area. That's interesting. Also odd. Should I follow the truck? Yes. Auto pass. Truck stop. Are you not a truck stop? Oops, get the trailer the right direction. Do I for some reason have to stop in the first one and not the second one? Yeah, apparently I have to stop in this one and not the second one. Whatever. Whatever. You're the boss game. And cruise again. And scenic mode again. And another spectacular bridge. Unsurprisingly, they have windsocks on them, so you can tell when there's severe winds. Thankfully, not something that's simulated in the game, so I don't have to wrestle the truck to stay on the road. But that would be a cool option, like if it was just an option, where you could just click weather effects or something, and it would just buffet you randomly as you're crossing a bridge like that. That would be kind of interesting. I'm fine with things like that when they are optional. Oh, that's the assets that they nicked for the mod that I've got. There's the red and yellow markers that gets used when I'm parking a trailer. They must have lifted it from there. Cool, and now we pretty much motorway trek most of the way down to Hanover now, I think. So we're just going to be steadily chipping away at that ETA as we go slightly faster than we're supposed to. Let's take an inside line on some of these corners to further cut down on the game time spent. And otherwise just enjoy the scenery. We're basically doing fly-by-wire. Like we're being paced by a drone. Coming up to the next spectacular bridge, looks like. Where is that car that passed me? I don't trust that it's not right there. Yeah. We're just going to stay in this lane, I think. That corner is not a big enough corner to warrant trying to cut. And as mentioned, next amazing bridge. Imagine living in a little house down there and being just overshadowed by this enormous bridge. Very nice. Big fan of the big scenery. I'm gonna have to rest again before I finish, aren't I? Yeah, that's fine. I don't think we can go fast enough to avoid that, and I don't think I want to. I was hoping it wouldn't zoom in, I was just lined up right for the corner of that gantry. Seems the hitbox is a little bit bigger. Once again, 90 seems really slow on a road this good. skip past Gottberg. Unfortunately, we don't go as close to the coast as I would like, but I'm guessing that's because the coastal road is probably not as good. It would be a bit fierce, I think, with the prevailing winds. Oh, I did not even realize there was a car there. Thankfully not consequential. See, this is how long my resolve lasts for not doing illegal things. Like, I was going to do this like as more of a legal run, but now I'm already back to my old tricks of driving on the shoulder to get past traffic. We'll try and minimize that, shall we? It's just too easy just to go through the shoulder to get a good line through corners.
Keep left.
Keep left. Okay. Ah, I see. Oh, and now it's 70 apparently, so let's not smash into the back of that car. Interesting. By the map, I thought this was a much more straightforward intersection, or I thought that I would just be able to follow a straight line pretty much. It's actually got a bit more of a curve to it than I realized. There's the downtown off to the right there. Don't know what that is. Straight through. GPS isn't shouting at me, so... Oh, I can't even go off there. Oops. Just as well I didn't try. I wish you could zoom out even further when you're on a delivery like this and just really get a nice big wide look. I believe I can stay in this lane.
Go straight.
Malmo and Helsingborg. Helsingborg. We are going to neither of those places. Sandsjöbacka. Interesting. Big services, we are fine for fuel and fine for rest. See, we're apparently only meant to go 80, but the trucks ahead, I don't seem to be catching up to them that quickly. Maybe I am. Tunnel time. Yeah, I have to slow down at all. Gonna try and stay on this lane instead, going through here. So I don't get caught behind those trucks. Yeah, we're being that guy. Yeah, I don't seem to be gaining on them that quickly. Ooh, okay, didn't realize that barrier stuck out. Little kink in the road up here. Drift across. Might drift through the services as well. I'm meant to be driving properly. Well, too bad. Let's just stay in the fast lane, come on. That'll be fine. I really want to go across on the shoulder and cut the corner. It's okay. Just take the nice gradual turn. It's the nice big wind turbines.
Go straight.
There's a long way on these motorways. So I do, again, kind of wish there was a twisty coastal road or something. Yeah, it won't be as good, but it would be more interesting. Like, the scenery's great, but these roads do get a bit tedious. It would be really nice to have, and that's where the urge comes from, to try and cut corners and swap between lanes all the time, because it just makes it slightly more interesting. Really nice to have a twisty coastal road. Okay, never mind, there's the coast. I guess that this is as good as we get down here. Never mind. My bad. Well, after Helsingborg, I think we're close to the bridge to go across to Denmark. Or is Malmo after that? I think maybe Malmo might be after that. Should not underestimate how long a drive this actually is. This is a long way. Probably driving like the length of New Zealand or something. Thankfully in the game we can do it in only an hour. About an hour and a half. Okay, yeah. Malmo first, and then we cross over to head to Denmark. That's where we get the cool tunnel plus bridge combo, fairly sure.
Go straight.
Could theoretically cut through Malmo, but doesn't feel worth it. That's a very interesting building over there. That looks narrower at the base than it is at the top. Why? Like, it looks cool, but that doesn't seem like a good idea. Just as well they don't really get earthquakes up this part of the world, eh? I'm just gonna follow the lanes. Yes, I'm cutting off traffic, but I'm just gonna follow the lanes through here. Let's try and do a nice straight line.
Go straight.
So basically we just take the ring road.
Go straight.
This is awkward. Oh, and he's turning anyway? Okay, well, slalom. I was really expecting that other car to pull out into the left lane, but I guess there's just too much traffic for it to do so. Okay, we don't want Trelleborg or Malmö. We want Copenhagen. Well, we don't even want that, but we want to go past it. There's the railway that goes through as well. Honestly expected a larger train. Okay, toll booth. Outside 2 lanes, is it? Hopefully. But of course there's a car in that one. At least you don't have to stop. What are you doing? What are you doing? He's indicating to turn left for some reason. Seriously? The AI drivers are almost as bad as real drivers. He could have just kept going to the end of the lane and then merge. That's what you do. Use all of the lane and then merge where appropriate. Okay? Honestly. Anyway, here's the big bridge. So they have this massive big suspension bridge to start with, but that bridge doesn't look like it goes anywhere. You're not wrong. Starting to get the skyline of Copenhagen popping into view. Because now the road goes down into a tunnel. Hey, mine favorite Aussie. Not quite. Taking off, have a good rest of the stream. Thanks, Ark. Thanks for stopping by. And good luck with your stream later. We'll see if I can pop in on that one. At least the tunnel is tall enough that I can keep in the outside view through here. And up we go again, off the man-made island onto a real island. Island Peninsula, I can't remember which. New Zealand, yes, correct. Close enough. I don't get that riled up about it like some people do. I'm not sure who would be more offended if you, like, stereotypically if you call an Australian a New Zealander or a New Zealander an Australian. Not quite sure. I think a lot of New Zealanders do kind of have the big neighbour sort of chip on their shoulder that they don't like being confused. But it's all close enough. Australasia. Oceania. Polynesia. Any of those. We're technically a Pacific island, so, well, 4 Pacific islands, I guess. At some point I seem to have braked and cruise control went off. Well, that was Copenhagen, or part of it. .230 to Esbjerg, which we are not going to this time. Could probably have just gone south there and taken the ferry, but meh. We're enjoying the drive. There's the next big bridge. So yes, this is an island, I guess. We're about halfway through, I guess, the giant delivery that we're undertaking. We've gone from Bergen and we're going to Hanover. Oh, hang on. That's right. This is the annoying bit where the ones that you can drive straight through are on the left instead of the right. For no good reason, considering the one that we went through at the other end was on the right instead of the left. Because why not? Because screw you, you have to pay attention. It's been a long time since I've come through here, so I'd completely forgotten. So the other bridge goes into the tunnel in order to allow ships to pass. This one is just really tall, so most ships can just go underneath it anyway. It's quite impressive. They've got those little islands out there with the wind farms on them, with big turbines. It's really cool. And there's the lighthouse. Just a little island here. I don't know if this is real or artificial, actually. It was probably originally there in some capacity, but I'm sure that they've bulked it out in order to have the road and railway. I'd be a bit nervous about that railway, the fact that it goes down into a tunnel. And that the entrance to the tunnel is under sea level. See, that sailing ship should really be on the other side instead, because it wouldn't be able to go under here, but it could go under the other side. And through Odense. just gonna try and maintain a straight line through here, because why not? Rather than slowing down at all. Not that I probably need to be honest. Once again, I wish that, I don't know, surely there is a smaller road that I'd be able to like get off at an intersection up here and go southwest early instead of having to go all the way up to the interchange.
Go straight.
You know, there's an exit here to get to Odense. Surely you can go south from Odense. I don't actually know what the geography is like around here. Maybe it's just an inlet still. Just seems counterintuitive to be going north again before heading south. But I also can't remember if there's another bridge we go over. But we seem to be hitting hills, so seems unlikely. There is another bridge. Okay. My bad. How are we off for rest? 3 hours 32. Okay. We are going to have to stop before we can continue on to Hanover. There is a gas station over the other side, which I suspect is... actually, it's not quite the Denmark-Germany border, that's further south. But that might be the best place to stop.
Keep left, and then continue straight. Go straight. Keep left, and then continue straight. Go straight.
Fun when going through the little gaps in the signs there. I'm easily amused. Clearly. So up here, I think we pull in. 2 hour 41. I don't see anywhere else in the near future, so we may as well pull in here. We're also getting a little bit low on fuel as well, so may as well take care of both. Oh, except we can't do fuel and rest apparently? Or can we? Looks like maybe further up we can. We'll see if we can pull in up that parking spot up ahead. Because it's not like we can go back around. Cool. Rest. Unfortunately, it means more night driving, but... Oops. Unfortunately, we can't speed nearly as much as we'd like to be able to make up on time. I wish you could turn the interior lights on. Maybe you can. I don't actually know if there's a button for interior lights. Would make for a little bit more to see. Gonna ditch the artificial camera mirrors. Yeah, could have stopped up here instead. Oh, this will be the border. Yep. We'll just hold the line through here and go around this truck. So I normally feel hard done by about the limiter being 90, but it seems that the speed limit all through here for trucks is only 80 anyway. Which is a tad absurd, because these are really good roads. As if truck driving wasn't already like a monotonous and tedious enough job, and with long enough hours that you have to make it so they go like 25% slower than they could. There's no reason that a truck could not do 100 along here. That would be an interesting calculation. I can understand going across a bridge here, trucks may be going slower if there's high winds. But then everyone else is allowed to go 120 apparently. So, and a van will be impacted by high winds even more than a truck, because the trucks tend to be heavier and the centre of gravity is lower. Depending what's in their trailer, obviously. But it would be an interesting calculation of how much time is just wasted because of like heavy vehicle speed limits being lower than they probably need to be. Well, at least we were able to get up to like 94 on the downhill bits through there. Just letting gravity take the wheel. looks like we can follow a pretty good line through here. No big interchange or anything, just a nice smooth merge. That's nice. Dangers of driving on the shoulder. People then try and change lanes into you. I guess we should have stayed at this line. Trying to stay a good line through these corners. Insofar as it makes much difference at all, but again, it all adds up. You make minute little efficiencies here and there. Unfortunately, I'm not allowed to do that in real life, drifting between lanes like that, but... Not that it stops some people. Well, now the sun's starting to show itself again, we can get a more scenic view. Ah, big docks. Nice. Why is there not a depot there? Hamburg rework when? I'm sure it's on their list. I feel Hamburg should be much bigger and better represented than it is, with more connections than just a single intersection. And here comes the sun. Do. I love the dawn light. Paint everything a lovely orange to contrast with the nice blue sky that we have. Sneak in behind this guy. Get rid of this truck. We could go on the shoulder, but... Actually getting really close to Hanover now. Still not quite quick enough to get there before I'll probably have to take a very short break, unfortunately.
Keep left.
But that's probably for the better. I'd rather take a quick break and then come back, finish the delivery, and then redeem all of the stuff and be able to kit my truck out with all the rewards. So I'm fairly sure I don't need to wait for any sort of community goal or anything. It's just a personal goal, I think. Once you meet it, you should be able to redeem it and get all the Steam inventory content. Gonna cut someone off, sorry about that. Sorry, not sorry.
Keep right. Then exit right. Exit right.
Oh,
Keep right.
probably don't have to slow down for this, to be fair. Nope, not even a bit. Okay, I went inside because I thought it was going to be a tighter corner, but now we get more scenic view again. Still want to be able to see over the barriers. So we're taking a little bit of an extra diversion here just to see a bit of a different side of the city because we haven't come around this top bit of the ring road yet. And then it's just a short jaunt down to where the exhibition centre is.
Keep right. Then exit right. Exit right. Keep left.
Okay, missed the bit on the GPS of keeping left. Hey, we didn't tip completely, that's fine. We can still keep going.
Keep right.
Actually, I have to go back and like listen to what the directions were there as well, because I'm sure it said something like keeping right, but maybe it said keep left, and then keep right, or something like that. Either way, I think I selectively misinterpreted it. We're almost there now anyway, so
Keep left.
couple of minutes. Keep left this time. been a long drive. Screw doing this in real life where you actually have to drive for like 8 hours at a time. Just driving for an hour and a half or so if in a virtual world is exhausting enough. And we stop at traffic lights. And we wait for the traffic. Hey, flippity floppity, welcome. We're good. I'm going straight through here, aren't I? I think. Should probably go into first person view now that I'm actually in the city, but... We have just been driving from Bergen. We have made our way to Hanover. And now we have to hop our way slowly through the traffic lights. Of course. Allergies, I think. I should probably put the parking brake on. I keep sliding backwards. Yeah, almost there. We don't have too much more to go on this delivery. And this will be the last one that we need to complete the personal objective for the current community event. Which is nice. We get some nice Steam rewards out of it. Now, what are we doing up here? We are turning left at some point. Yes, this is where we go up to the roundabout. So I'm just going to get into the left lane now.
Go straight.
I guess we'll wait at the traffic lights. Yeah, this has been the longest delivery we've done in a while. It's been, I can't remember how many kilometers. A lot. Don't think it says on here anymore, does it? No. But it's taken a couple of rest stops.
Take the second exit. Keep left.
It's been about an hour and a half real time, I think.
Exit now.
But it's nice every now and then to do a nice big delivery like this, and it's just a reminder of what playing the game is really about.
Keep right.
Nice
Then exit
big
right.
truck deliveries, beautiful scenery, trying not to crash,
Exit
and sometimes failing in that. Yeah, when I first started doing the event, I was like, oh, I'll try and do the short deliveries and just whack this out and get it finished as soon as I can. It's like, well, that's kind of not the point.
Keep right. And then turn
Gotta
right.
stop and smell the petrol fumes every now and then, right?
Turn right.
Well, diesel, I guess.
Keep right. And then turn right. Turn right.
Am I waiting for anyone? I mean, I've been good up till now. Never feels good to just sit and wait. At least this intersection up here I think is uncontrolled. Oh no, there's traffic lights. Never mind. They don't die
Keep
green though.
left, and then
Stay
turn
green, stay
left.
green, stay green. Hey, if they don't, you know, just
Turn
because it's
left.
yellow, see, it's stop if you can do so safely. I was going too fast to be able to do so safely, so... And we're almost there. Back at the exhibition. I really wish... Come on, dude. There's a dude over the side there by the gate. Can you just call in and say that a truck is coming and open the gate without me having to stop?
Get ready to turn right.
Guessing that's the on-site accommodation back there.
Turn right.
I don't think I've actually had the pedestrians on coming in here. I've turned them on again for the big delivery, but I don't think I've had them on coming in here previously. So there's not actually many around.
Keep left.
Time to go inside.
We're here. Right on time.
Oh. Oh, there's no 990 this time. They don't want me going in on the angle there. Okay, so which one is it? This one. Okay. Between the first two trailers. Oops, wrong one. F2. Fake mirrors. There we go. Fake mirrors just because it's easier than twisting the stick to actually look through the real mirrors all the time. And we're pretty much done. Easy. Easy park, easy life. Done. And I don't think we took too much damage on the actual trailer. We had a couple of mishaps. Excellent. There we go. Nothing on the trailer itself. And we level up again. Cool. Not that it matters. Most importantly, Destination Hanover is now complete. Personal goal complete. So what that means is we now have these cabin items that have been given to us that they indicate. So what we want to do now is just warp to the services, really. Because we're impatient and I can't be bothered driving. I've done a lot of driving already today. We'll let someone else do it now. And truck configurator. Cabin items. Indoors. So, instead of the sunglasses, I guess, we should have... I don't know where they'll be. There's the Hanover City mug. I'm not too keen on having a mug sitting on the dash. But there should also be their holographic truck. I mean, that just looks cool. What else can we put down? Oh, we'll have our lunchbox too, won't we? There's an electric cooling box. Where can we put the lunchbox? There's the Chrome lunchbox. Can we put that back on the bed or something? Instead of just the pillows? No, that's only pillows. That's fine. Oh, we can put it back there instead of the blanket. Sure. Oh, can we put something on the wall now? Nah, we can have a Michelin flag. Sure, why not? Oh, we've got the Thrustmaster steering wheel still up there. I think that's the best one to have, to be honest. It's a lot to choose from now. And we've got our Iberian Lynx. It's kind of nice having him there. He can't sit at the back, can he? He can. Okay. You go there. Lunchbox on the seat makes more sense. There you go. Lovely. Don't care about flags. Nice. Confirm. And sure enough, there they are. The holographic truck. What does that look like from outside? Nice. See it on the dash there. I love accessories. Collectibles and games. Gotta have them. Well, that will do us. Thank you very much for watching. Hope you've enjoyed the series. And we'll see where we go next community event. But now we can down patch at some point and do some more speedruns.